Mr. Yopstel. How are you today?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing good. My name is Lindsay, and I'm an occupational therapy assistant student. Do you mind if I work with you today?
Oh, yeah, this is great.
Okay. So do you know what occupational therapy is?
They told me, but honestly, I don't know what it is.
Okay. So what we do is we like to work with you to find areas that you may have difficulty in, and then we work with you to get more independence in it, so you can do it by yourself or with a little bit of help.
Okay.
Okay.
That
So
sounds great.
we are going to work on the Canadian Occupational Performance Measure, also known as the COPM.
Okay.
And what this does is helps us find out what areas that you do struggle in due to your injury of your knee. And it would be everyday activities such as bathing or cooking, stuff that you would find meaningful to you. And then we want to work with you to figure out how we can best bring up your independence and satisfaction in that activity.
Awesome, that sounds great.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Our first category here is self-care.
Okay.
Okay, so when you think in your daily routine that you, and activities that you may have some issues with due to your injury of your knee, in personal care, what do you think you might have?
I'd probably say showering.
Showering?
Yeah, trying to stand up in the shower for too long and my knee really starts to bother me.
Okay. Anything else like dressing or
Balancing while putting on pants.
pants? Okay. And what about hygiene, like brushing your teeth or doing your hair, shaving? Nothing there?
No, nothing
Okay,
there.
perfect. All right, so what about your functional mobility, such as transferring in and out of the shower or transferring into your car, stuff like that?
Squatting to get into the car and driving for too long makes my knee really stiff, and it's kind of hard to actually get out of the car
Okay.
if I sit too long.
Okay. And then anything else with being able to move outside or inside is fine?
Walking too long sometimes causes issues with my knees, and
Okay.
I really can't do much more than walk.
How about stairs?
Stairs are awful. I usually get up 2 or 3 stairs and then I'm winded.
Is it more difficult to go upstairs or go downstairs or both?
Go upstairs. Downstairs is fairly easy. I can kind of support my other leg
Okay.
to get downstairs.
All right. So community management. So we have transportation. I put driving in your car. We also have like shopping, being able to go do your grocery shopping or just shopping in general. Do you have any issues with that?
Just the walking around too long, staying
Okay.
up on it too long.
All right. Anything else that you can think of in those categories?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. So next one is your productivity. So such as your job or volunteer work, household management, cleaning, cooking, and school, if you do anything like that. Do you have any issues that you would do in your activities every day of those?
Yes, standing too long at work. I know
Okay.
that's kind of redundant, but standing on concrete for 10 hours a day starts to really take its toll.
I bet. What job do you do?
I work at a cabinet company.
Cabinet company. Okay. All right. And then what about your household management?
Cookie's not too bad, as long as it's a fairly simple meal,
Okay.
and I don't have to be on my feet for very long. Squatting to clean certain stuff aggravates my knee sometimes.
Okay. So you have like most of your issues is either staying too long or bending down.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And then are you in school at all or for anything like that? Okay.
No.
No. Okay. So then our last category is leisure. So these are just different activities that you would enjoy doing, but you may have some trouble doing due to the injury. So like quiet recreation such as watching TV or different crafts and hobbies that you like to do.
I like to woodwork.
Okay.
And it's difficult to lift. 'Cause
Okay.
lift with your legs, not your back kind of thing.
Yeah.
My knee doesn't really allow that sometimes, so
Okay.
heavier projects can take its toll.
All right. Anything else that you do?
I would love to be able to do sports.
Yeah.
But I can't run.
Run
So
due to the knee
Yeah.
injury? Okay. All right. Do you like to do any travel at all, like hiking or anything like that?
Not necessarily. Travel, I don't know, just sitting too long.
Okay.
Makes it stiff.
And then does your injury with your knee affect any kind of socialization? So visiting friends or family, going to stuff like that?
Not too bad. As long as I can sit after
Okay.
a while.
All right. So then I'm going to show you these options. And based out of what you have mentioned, rate the, so like you're going to rate them 1 to 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being it's not very important for you to do every day, and 10 being you have to do it every day or it's very important for you to do. So the first one is showering.
That's definitely a 10.
10, okay. Dressing with your legs.
Yeah, it's a
I
10.
feel like it's pretty important, yeah. All right. So the next one is squatting to get into your car.
I'd say that's probably an 8.
An 8.
Yeah. I don't have to travel very often or get in the car for very long, so.
Okay. And then stairs.
A lot of where I go doesn't have stairs
Okay.
other than church, so that's probably a 6.
6. Okay. And then you said driving in your car for a long period of time. How important is that for you?
I'd probably say like a 9.
A 9. Okay.
I'd like to be able to drive for a longer distance than an hour and not get stiff.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. And then walking around in the stores while you're doing your shopping.
I'd probably say that's like a 5.
5. Okay.
I don't do a lot of shopping other than grocery shopping.
Okay. Then for the productivity, you said standing at work.
That's a 10.
10. Yeah. Every day? Do you work every day?
Yes, Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. How long are you standing for?
Anywhere between 10 to 12 hours a day.
Okay, so it's pretty important.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So for your cooking, you said that simple meals are easier to do. So how important is it for you for cooking to make sure you can?
Oh, that's a 10.
10.
I love to cook.
You love to cook? What's your favorite meal to cook?
Oh, a sausage potato skillet.
Well, that sounds yummy.
Yes, it's delicious.
Okay. And then you also said cleaning. So
I'd say that's probably an 8. I've found some easier ways to kind of help,
it's really
alleviate.
good.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. And then we have lifting and woodwork.
That's like a 4.
A 4.
I don't have to do it as often as I used to.
That's good. So you said that you're wanting to do sports, which you don't really do right now. So how important would that be to you?
I'd say probably a 9.
A 9?
I'd really like to be able to be more active like I was before the injury. So.
Okay. All right. And you also said that you would want to be able to travel more, but due to being in the car for so long, like we said previously. So you have it listed as a 9. Do you want to keep that one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then what we'll do is we'll take our top 5 or have you decide which ones are more important. So we have showering is a 10. Then we have dressing is a 10. And then we have standing at work is a 10. Your cooking is a 10. All right, and then you have quite a few 9s here. Which one? You have driving in the car and sports. Which one would you say is?
Probably driving the car.
Okay.
My wife and I like to travel sometimes.
Yeah. Where do you like to travel to?
Branson.
Branson?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to do there?
Silver Dollar City.
Really?
It's actually where I got the sausage potato skillet recipe.
Do they have a good sausage?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So then, out of these 5 problems that you have, I want you to rate on a scale of 1 to 10 your performance, your ability to be able to do these. So showering, what do you think your performance is? 1 being it's really really hard for you to do, or 10 being you're pretty independent, you don't have any problems.
Showering, I'd say, is probably a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about dressing?
Dressing's definitely like a 4.
4.
Yeah, I usually have to try to sit down just to try to put pants on. So.
Okay. All right. Standing at work.
It's okay the beginning of the day. The end of the day, it's kind of difficult. I'd say probably a 5.
5. All right. What about cooking?
Cooking is, so far right now, it's pretty decent, so I'd say an 8.
An 8? Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. And then driving in the car.
Driving the car is okay. So like a 6 or a 7.
Which one would you like to put?
7. We'll do 7.
Okay. So now we're going to rate your satisfaction with your ability to perform these. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you're not satisfied at all, and 10 being you're incredibly satisfied, you wouldn't mind if nothing changed.
Okay.
So showering, you said it was a 7.
It's not too bad. I'd say probably at 9.
9, okay.
9, yeah. It's not, I have no issues with that.
Okay. Then dressing.
Oh, not satisfied with that.
Okay.
I wish I could stand.
Yeah.
Without having to, nearly lose my balance.
Okay. So what would you say?
Like a 1?
1?
Yeah.
Okay. And then standing at work.
I wish that was better. I'd say probably a 2 or 3. Let's do 3.
3. Okay. And then cooking.
Cooking, I'd say 10.
10.
Yeah. Cooking's not too bad. I can always just pull up a chair.
Yeah. Okay. And last one is driving in the car.
An 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
All right.
It might help if I had a bigger vehicle.
Yeah. That would be really important.
Yeah, I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
So.
What kind of car do you have?
A sedan, so it's kind of tiny.
Down on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you today, and I will score this.
Okay.
Is there any questions that you may have for me?
No, I think we're good.
Awesome. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.